Am I the asshole for telling my fiance I will become a better cook once he becomes a real man like my brother?
Thank God it was her brother. Imagine if she said her ex. Hey babe, anything for dinner tonight?
I tried my best to make some spag bowl.
Oh man, like I really loved like the dishes that my mom used to make. Like you used to make it so good, but now it's like spag balls and stuff. Like it's not it.
But I'm trying my best to make this one.
You can be better in your cooking, you know. Like I really love the way my mom did it.
Babe, I know you love your mom's cooking, but I'm not your mom.
You did it before, and like you're just not doing it again.
Oh my god,
like,
babe, please, you have to listen to me.
come on, like it's not.
Oh my fucking god, bro! You know what? If you want me to cook like your mum, why don't you go and become a real man like my brother? He's in the military. He's Jack, bro. He's built different. Yeah, why don't you do that, huh? Skinny ass bitch. Forget dinner. This relationship is cooked. Yeah, this marriage ain't happening.
Welcome to the Hey Hammy Show, guys. Yeah, before we start this episode of this AITA episode, alright, I bought this neon sign. Can we even call this neon, bro? This is just a normal.
I don't think it's neon.
It's not even neon.
Yeah.
It's just a normal light.
It's just
I got it from Temu, and yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna use this for this episode. Maybe Uday and me will just like be holding it once in a while.
We'll just
Randomly hold it.
just
Right.
leave it like here.
Just like all the time.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
whoever's free.
Whoever's free can just.
And then we just hold it there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna return it, bro. Yeah. Okay. Should we start?
Yes.
Ready? All right.
Yes.
So the last episode, not the last episode, but like I did an episode where like I was talking about breakups. I just found like the whole storyline with like breakups very interesting, and like it was comforting to know like what I've realized was you don't actually have to go through a breakup to understand breakups. It's like you get different moments of like you feel the breakup.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it was nice to see like different people going through different things, but the second you go to like a level of like people divorcing and everything, I'm like, okay, you know what, like life's not that bad right now. But each individual has their own pain.
Yeah.
But it was nice to like go through that, and I was asking everyone on the comments after my post like how they were feeling, and then it was nice to like not only do I get to share their stories, but they actually are like, oh shit, thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the stories that were shared, and I was just like, wow. Just like, I don't know, it's like it's kind of surreal that people actually shared like their stories, and then, you know, you got the chance to like tell them out, and then even for them to then afterwards be like, thanks for sharing my story, man. That was, yeah, I saw that and I was like, wow, that's such a like cool thing to like
low-key therapy.
yeah, low-key, man.
Yeah.
And
I wanted to like lighten today's episode a little bit. It's still going to be a few breakups here and there because we're reacting to like, am I the asshole? And, like, am I overreacting kind of things? And yeah, we have quite a few lined up, and it's going to be fun. One thing that I've been doing, especially when it comes to these kind of episodes,
yeah,
where we're like sharing other people's stories, I just want to say first, like, any bad out of this episode is going to be coming from us. All right.
Yeah.
We're young
Yeah.
and we're flawed.
Yep.
But any good or like any advice that we're giving you, please take it with a grain of salt. And also, if there's any good, it will be from God, and He's all knowing. All right. All right. So, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? Stupid sign, but it's not even showing because of this damn light. All right. So let's go with the first one. Let's start with the AITA stuff, right?
okay.
This one's pretty. We're gonna start off pretty high with this one.
Yeah.
All right. AITA, am I the asshole for refusing to help pay for my ex to get a tattoo removed that I didn't ask her to get? My ex was into some weird shit, but was so hot I put up with it. Oh my god! I'm telling you, beauty. What do you call it? Like beauty is like a some. What do you call it? Like beauty, not beauty standards, but like you can like really take away a lot of people's like issues from their beauty. Like no matter how bad they are,
Yeah.
or like toxic for you, sometimes they're so pretty. You're like, you know what? It's not too bad.
Is
Like,
there a
it's
word
such
for
a.
that?
There is. I totally forgot about it.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I did stuff to her that didn't really turn me on, but it was a cup of tea or whatever. Okay, cool. Then she said she was my property, so she wore a collar, and she said she wanted to be marked, so she got a tattoo saying property of his name on her crotch. Mom, I'm sorry if you're watching this episode. It didn't really bug me, and it wasn't visible, but she was crazy, and we eventually broke up. She's with someone now whose crazy matches hers, but he does not like the tattoo. Of course he doesn't like the tattoo.
Of course he doesn't fucking like the
crazy.
tattoo.
And then he wants her to get it covered or removed. I'm guessing you can tell she does not always make great choices, so she doesn't have money to do a cover-up, and she contacted me saying I should pay. Am I the asshole for saying no, that I don't want to pay? No!
No.
You're not the asshole, bro.
No.
But that's mad.
That is mad, bro. You're not the... bro, you didn't ask for that shit, man. He didn't ask for it. He had no input in the decision making at all for that. That was all her, bro.
See, this is where like I'm starting to really believe. Like I said, I've been saying this in a lot of different episodes where like I'm starting to believe and understand why religion says like don't do like premarital sex, because all these crazy things that happen, bro.
Yeah.
One comment was like, you learn a good lesson the easy way. Don't put your stuff in crazy stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, but nah, you're not the asshole, bro.
Yeah,
like
you're not the asshole.
you're not the asshole. Don't pay for her. But if she starts going crazy, then I have no idea. But the fact that it's the property of, it's not even like a matching tattoo. It's like the property of.
Yeah, that's I mean, he did say at the start that she was into some,
Yeah.
kinky stuff.
But anything permanent, bro. Anything permanent.
Yeah. I mean,
This is
especially if it's like, did he mention how long?
Nah.
No,
Probably,
he didn't.
I mean, looking at the thing, probably a few months. Doesn't feel like a.
It doesn't feel like a long relationship.
Yeah, doesn't feel like a long thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What do you think about tattoos? Like, tattoos are one of those things. I think it's funny how like there's almost nothing in our lives that are permanent, but all of us are so like, you know what? Let's get a tattoo.
Yeah, that's true. But see, that's why I feel like tattoos are I like them. Cause
I like it, but then whether it's like you have such a long-term commitment for something that's not even like that important in your life.
Yeah. I mean, again, it also depends on like what the tattoo is, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like that is I could never imagine being in a position where I tattoo property of my partner's name on myself.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But I think when people get tattoos of like incredibly significant things to them, right? Especially if it's like if it's stuff that's spanned over like a long period of time in their lives, then I think that's great. Go for it. Even if that stuff changes on later down, as long as it's nothing like bad, like objectively bad, then I think, you look at it, it reminds you of someone you were a long time ago. I think that's pretty cool. I have a lot of mates who have tattoos, and some of them have like incredibly simple stuff. Like one of my mates loves Star Wars, right? So he's just got Vader. He's just got like a face of Vader on his shoulder, and I think it's really cool because like he's loved Star Wars ever since he was a kid. He's 21 now, and he's just got Vader on his shoulder.
Okay, all right, but listen, then guys, don't follow crazy, and sometimes guys think with their, and lesson learned.
Yeah,
to
unless
all
you're
of us.
crazy, then go for it.
Yeah. All right.
All right, this one is, am I the asshole for not acting happy when my wife saw me on our morning commute?
Okay.
So, I, 31 male, was driving to work this morning, and I'm getting close to my exit. I'm driving along in the middle lane, past the slower car in the right lane, and I'm about to switch lanes when the car in the right lane suddenly speeds up, blocking my access to that lane. Automatically, I'm annoyed, and I look over to see what the hell is wrong with the driver. Turns out it's my wife, 30 female, and she's smiling and waving, happy to see me on her way to work. I don't wave back or smile. Keep in mind, I'm already annoyed at the driver speeding up to block my way.
But that driver was the wife, yeah?
Yeah. Speeding up to block my way, trying to make my exit, and caught by surprise to see my wife. My wife sends me a message when she gets to work saying she was sad I didn't wave back, but I figured she was joking and forgot about it. Later tonight, she brought it up and we ended up having a mini argument over it. Turns out her feelings were actually hurt by me not acting happy to see her. From my point of view, I was kind of annoyed because I could have missed my exit or worse, gotten in an accident. I just don't think the freeway at 7 a.m. is a place to do that. From her point of view, she was trying to make a connection and show love, and I didn't reciprocate that. Am I the asshole for not waving back to my wife on the freeway when I was trying to change lanes and make my exit?
Okay, what are the comments saying first?
Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah.
I want to know what the comments saying.
Yeah, so the top one says, you're the asshole, but not for being caught off guard, but rather for initially ignoring her when she said she was sad. She made 2 bids for your attention that morning, and both were ignored/rebuffed.
Okay. I feel like we can answer this question as we put the scenario in, right?
Okay.
Right, I'll be the wife again.
Okay. You want to do another one of those?
Yeah. I'll be the wife. You be the husband. How did it start again? Like the husband was the one that's starting the story, yeah?
Yeah.
So he was driving.
So he was driving,
and then
he's trying to get into the exit lane to turn right.
Okay.
And she speeds up on the right lane and blocks his way to turn in to the exit.
Well, that's actually pretty dangerous, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's yeah.
Okay. Zen. All right. Drive. Ready? Oh my gosh. Baby.
What the fuck? Baby! What are you doing?
Hey.
Oh my god! Fucking hell.
A few hours later at home. Why didn't you say hi to me? I said hi to you, you know? I was smiling and shit, like...
Because...
What? What are you doing?
Because I was trying to exit.
Yeah, but I said hi.
Yeah, but it was...
Am I the asshole?
It was the freeway.
Are you the asshole?
It was the freeway, honey.
So, like, you
I'm
stopped,
trying to turn into
What's
the
your
exit
problem?
lane. You speed up and
hi.
block. You know, if you had sped up any faster, I wouldn't have been able to get into that exit lane, right? And an accident could have happened.
Okay, but it didn't happen.
But that's not the point.
Ask Reddit then. How is this even a thing? It's not even a problem. It's not even a problem. Like,
okay, listen.
I'll take it with a grain of salt. Like, to me, it's just such a small thing. Like, I don't really.
Yeah. Okay. Listen. So a lot of these comments are saying that the OP had right to be stressed and like upset like during the driving itself.
Yeah.
But he could have definitely acknowledged her position of being a little bit sad when she first approached him, and then at home as well. I feel like he could have just said, "Hey, you know, that was stressful for me, and I couldn't really interact with you while I was driving. I was trying to get into the exit lane. You know, it's 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm trying to go to work, and you know, I love you, but come on, G."
Yeah. So this is where, going to our previous episode, Crucial Conversations, right? The fact that the husband is putting this on Reddit means they're not having that crucial conversation in a calm manner.
Yeah.
And I think, can we first acknowledge the fact that like communication classes or anything would be so helpful in life? Like the fact that these two are married and he felt the need to put it on Reddit first, in my opinion, is something that could have been easily avoided.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So I'm not judging any part of your marriage, dude, but it's a very small problem. I hope the scene helped you set the tone to be like, that's what we look like, and be like, yeah, it's a small thing, right? Because sometimes when you're in it, you don't realize how dumb something is.
Yeah.
Or like not even dumb. I don't want to like dismiss your argument, but like it's just a very small thing.
It's not. Yeah. It's something very. Like you can talk about this at home, bro.
Yeah.
I certainly don't think it'd be wrong for you to go up to your wife and be like, "Hey, you know, I love you. But it was 7 a.m. in the morning and we're driving on the freeway. I'm trying to get to work." So he's like, "I love you, but like..."
Yeah, and that's it. Like, end of conversation.
I mean, he should, like, low key, I'm not, you know, I'm not married and I'm not one to pass judgment on anyone else's marriage. But like, I feel like when she first approached with the message, you could have also sent like something back that could have, you know, you could have explained yourself and also taken her feelings into account. Just communication. Really.
Yeah, but it's also that kind of thing where like I don't know how it feels like to be married, because I know a lot of people say this, like being boyfriend and girlfriend feels really good. And like they're like, I told you about, like it's like the nice experience, but there's something that changes while you become like, when you become husband and wife, like the feeling just changes. I don't know why, but yeah, that's it for that story. All right,
Yeah.
let's go to the next one. I'm gonna go with the Am I Overreacting? This was 17 hours ago and people are still commenting. There's 4,000 comments.
Wait, what?
4,000.
Wait, what the fuck?
I really like this one. This one's really, really cool.
Okay.
All right. Am I overreacting? Caught my wife texting. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. All these people with no boundaries, right? We met young in college and got married right after grad school. A while ago, my wife was texting a co-worker and I thought nothing of it. A few months ago, while talking, she brought him up during a convo about her work. Eventually, she told me how he was complaining about his wife, etc., etc.
Yep.
Right? I didn't think too much of it, and never in a million years would I think my wife would cheat. But I basically told her it's inappropriate and could lead to an emotional affair. The conversation seemed to go fine and no big deal of it for either of us. A few days ago, we go out with friends to a bar. I wasn't feeling it and left around 10 p.m. knowing she was fine with all of her girlfriends and she had a ride home. Stayed up until midnight, made sure she was okay, and then went to bed. I woke up in the morning the next day and she's already in bed. I was curious that she didn't text me telling me she was coming home, because usually she would, and wanted to see how she got home. So I looked at her phone. Can't say that I've ever looked at her text, but maybe something about my subconscious, his gut, told him to do it. Anyway, so I see the text she was texting her co-worker, that guy, right?
Yep.
After I left the bar, she started texting him, telling him she wanted to see him. He responded that people would see them. Then my wife responded they could meet in the bathroom. Yeah, just to have like, deep conversations.
Just a deep just a casual conversation.
When your wife
in the
goes to the
bathroom,
bathroom to like talk with someone, it's just like talking about life and like Teletubbies. What did you have lunch that day?
Unisex bathroom as well. One of those usual, just
how was the cold chicken back
Yeah,
at home?
how much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he responded jokingly saying, "Good thing you delete your messages." Yeah, because like
Yeah,
in the
because-
previous messages, it's like nothing much was going on. They were just talking about like how was work, nothing much.
Usually when my coworkers text me, did you get that? How was your day yesterday? I heard you went to that concert.
Yeah, and then you delete them.
and then
right?
I delete them
just in case.
just in case.
Like,
I don't want
Yeah, so I scroll up, and yes, she has no older messages from him, even though I'm sure they have texted each other a lot for work. I woke her up, she's hungover. I'm in shock she did this. I show her the texts, and she looks surprised and confused. Long story short, she denies that they have done anything physical because, they went to the toilet, like, they didn't touch each other. Like, in the toilet, you don't touch each other, bro.
You don't touch it. No, exactly.
You just pee and just watch each other and, like, have deep conversations.
Bro. That's the whole point of a bathroom. You go to piss and then have deep conversations with an opposite gender in the same bathroom.
Yeah, when like girls go do like their deep talks about like in the bathroom.
Yeah,
it's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
All right. And she looks surprised and confused. Long story short, she denies they have anything physical, loves me, etc., etc. She won't let me confront him, even though she knows she screwed up. I got a hotel and my dad came down to help me get through this. Am I overreacting?
Am I overreacting?
I feel like you're underreacting, bro.
Brother, she brother. She went into a fucking bathroom with a co-worker, bro, who is of the opposite sex, while you are married, to talk.
Oh god. Okay, look, okay. Let's address this first, all right? Go back slightly center. Let's address this situation first, where like, when you read a story like this, it's very obvious.
Yeah, it is.
Extremely obvious. But let's acknowledge the fact that this man is definitely in love with his wife. She has shown him true loyalty throughout the years. He married her, right? They've done the vows and everything. And he knows she would never cheat. He knows that. And she definitely has boundary issues where like she doesn't draw the line right. And she definitely probably has, like, in the previous episode, I mean, in the previous story, where he said the girl was super hot, right? I'm assuming in his eyes as well, he's already in love. This girl is beautiful. She's remorseful. She would never do this. And when she's sorry, she's really sorry. But, as much as we were joking about whatever that we've been talking about,
Yeah.
it's there.
Yeah.
It's like, as I can't even say anything for you, man. Like, it's as clear as it gets. You are not overreacting. You know what's overreacting? Is that the fact that you want to talk to that guy instead. You should be scolding your wife. And I understand him so much. Because goddamn, bro, when women, someone who are like so bloody beautiful and they cry and they just make themselves the victim, you're like, how can I scold this person? Like, they can't do anything wrong, but they did. You went to the bathroom to what? To what? Have deep conversations? To talk about your favorite TV shows? Shut up! Like, who the hell goes to the toilet, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Also, don't forget the message that
The
people
deleting.
will see us.
Yeah.
Yeah, people will see us. So let's go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Listen, we've never been married. You know, we haven't been in a position where we can, love or be committed to someone so much that we're ready for marriage and then get married. So I don't have a first-hand experience of how you would feel towards someone like that, right? But like at the end of the day, man, facts are facts, bro. It happened, and I don't know, man. Like loyalty is loyalty, bro. Especially when that person is like supposed to be your other half. You know,
Yeah.
you're in a marriage, man.
Yeah.
And I don't see the overreaction anywhere.
Yeah. I would also say that, like, physical or not, just this action alone is enough for me to be like, go out of my way to just like scold the shit out of my partner.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
have like
Like, you have to.
you need to
have
have
to.
exactly, bro. You need
There's
to
this
be
thing
able
that
to-
I told you just now, right? Like, with Andrew Tate, the one quote I definitely agree with. No matter how much you love your wife, husband, or whatever it is, I think there's a level of like, you have to be ready to walk away. No matter how in love you are, you have to be ready to walk away. Because when one starts to get too codependent with this situation as well, it's like, am I overreacting? And he's justifying it. She's also justifying it, saying like, nothing physical happened. But just the fact that you texted him like that and you deleted the messages like that, it's already showing like you're not giving the loyalty and trust as a wife, you know?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying divorce or anything or breakup, but I think we know like she's at fault already. Not necessarily him.
I think that saying as well, like if we were like perfect beings, right, where we like were objective in all of our emotions, then that would make sense, right, to always be ready to walk away. But then again, right, even just like the fact that he even said, am I overreacting to this, just proves that like when you're in the situation, when you're experiencing it firsthand, your logical side can just shut off, man.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he obviously loves her. They're married, bro.
Yeah.
So like, you first want to pretend like it never happened. You see the person for like what they've done and who they are, and you can't believe it. Like, I'm sure it's incredibly hard to just be like, oh man, I need to walk away or something. That's why he's getting reassurance on Reddit. That's probably why he asked the question as well.
Yeah.
Because he wants others' opinions.
Yeah.
Because he's conflicted, definitely.
Yeah. And there's something about like, this is biologically speaking as well. It's like when a woman cheats, I think to me as a man, it's like, it's not just the fact that they had a sexual encounter with another person, right? Guys, like, there are obviously, in my opinion, I think there's more guys that cheat anyway.
Yeah.
But there's something about when a woman, like your partner cheats, it's the fact that she has the ability to hold a baby, and that baby will have the DNA of that guy. I think that possessive energy of a guy is like, that's why we get affected way more. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, what?
Do you know what I mean? I don't think you see, that's the thing. I don't think you even realize that, but I think that naturally goes into our head. Like, for example, if a guy cheats, I don't know how a woman feels. Like, trust me, like, it definitely hurts a lot. And how you got cheated on is definitely another thing. But you know, like, if that girl isn't pregnant, it's like, it is what it is. Like, he just has a penis. But like, if it's your wife, then it's like, if she gets pregnant or like something happens, and it's like, that's there. Do you know what I mean? And like, that DNA will forever be there. And that's imagine if she gets pregnant with that dude's, yeah. So it's like, I think it affects psychologically the man's brain.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it hurts more for a man. It hurts the same, but I think the amount of anger and like, I don't think we can let it go as easily. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
maybe,
you get
yeah.
very conflicted, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't think about it from that. Yeah, I guess. All right.
Yeah. So for this one, dude, I think the answer's pretty.
Yeah, the
Pretty
answer
straightforward.
Yeah, pretty straightforward.
You can react even more, and I really wish, as much as we joked about it, I genuinely wish you the best, and I don't know where to even begin with, man, because they like grew up together and like probably have a house together and everything, and now he has to make this decision, which is not easy at all. Yeah. All the best, dude.
Yeah,
We
bro.
can shout you out, alright? Because you have like fucking 8,000 upvotes. Set it on Ready 7, alright, dude? Hope you're doing well, and let's go to the next story, brother.
Am I the asshole for telling my fiance I will become a better cook once he becomes a real man like my brother? What the fuck is that?
Thank God it was her brother. Imagine if she said her ex.
That would bro.
That would have been dead.
Oh
All right,
shit. Okay, all right, let's go. My fiance, 25 male, proposed to me, 24 female, last month. We have been dating for 4 years.
How old again?
25 male, the fiance,
Okay.
and the OP, 24 female.
Okay.
We have been dating for 4 years. My fiance loves his mum's food. But it annoys me whenever he says I should cook like her and open up my cooking repertoire. I've told him many times before that I don't like the comparisons, but he doesn't stop and keeps talking about his mum's cooking. It makes me very insecure, and I feel sort of worthless because I try my best every time I cook for my fiance. Well, a couple of nights ago, I sort of snapped. My fiance had always had a thin physique and had been insecure about his body. He always asks reassurances from me that I find him attractive, which I always give him. However, a couple of nights ago, when he asked me to cook like his mum again, I said that I would become a better cook once he becomes a real man, like my brother. My brother served in the military. He is built differently than my fiance. He has a muscular build with a lot of tattoos, while my fiance is skinny and works in IT. The minute I said that, my fiance became silent, and did not to speak to me the rest of the night. He seemed really sad, even the next day, and we barely spoke. I feel guilty for hitting at one of his insecurities. I just wanted him to stop comparing me with his mother. Who was the arsehole?
Him.
Yeah.
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 Two things.
It,
First, for telling your fiance to keep cooking for you, right? That's one thing. And like, she already told you, right? Like, she doesn't like the comparison. Second, because your issue is fixable. It's bloody fixable. Go to the fucking gym and just suck it up, bro. Like, you have your brother-in-law to like help you out. Like, what is he? Wait, read the first few comments. I remember it's hilarious. Read the comment.
Forget dinner. This relationship is cooked.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I think it's mad, bro.
and then it is carry on from that reply, and it's still not the way his mother cooked it. Bro, that's like the best comment ever, bro. Yeah, this marriage ain't happening.
Nah, let's not go there, man. The marriage can happen. It's
No, that's a comment.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a comment. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to do the scene? I think this one deserves a scene.
Yeah,
I feel like this one deserves a scene.
Okay.
Yeah. I can be the. Do you want to be the wife this time?
Shall I be the wife?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay, I'll be the wife.
Hey, babe. Anything
Hi.
for dinner tonight?
Yeah, I tried my best to make some spag bowl.
Oh man, like I really loved like the dishes that my mom used to make. Like biryani and stuff, and like you used to make it so good, but now it's like spag balls and stuff. Like it's not it.
Oh, yeah, I followed the recipe once, but I'm not sure if I can replicate it. But I'm trying my best to make this one.
I know it's pretty good, but like I don't know, like you can be better in your cooking, you know, like I really love the way my mom did it.
Babe, I know you love your mom's cooking, but I'm not your mom, all right? I'm sorry, and I don't like it when you keep comparing me to her. Because she's clearly a great cook, and I'm trying my best every time.
I know, but like it's still just not. It's not like my mom's cooking. Like I loved it so much, and you did it before, and like you're just not doing it again.
Oh my god,
like,
babe, please, you have to listen to me. I can't compare to her, man.
come on, like it's not.
Oh my fucking god, bro! If you say that one more time, you know what? If you want me to cook like your mum, why don't you go and become a real man like my brother? He's in the military. He's fucking jacked, bro. He's built different. Yeah, why don't you do that, huh? You skinny ass bitch.
You know what's crazy? Do you know what's crazy? I've actually heard a few Lebanese women talk to me like that. I've actually had a few Lebanese women at work while I was serving them, and she was like, "How you doing, brother?" She was in hijab. She's like same as my mom's age.
Yeah.
Oh, happy Eid, brother. How you doing, brother?
I took inspiration.
Oh god.
Bro, she is not the asshole. She's not. She told him.
Put down in the comments below, like, for all the scenes that we make, right? What do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think from the scenarios like we do? Like, how do you feel? I feel like reading it is one thing, but to actually see it happening in real life is another thing as well.
Yeah, but I can't say that our reenactments are the most.
I feel like
no, but you're right. There is like I don't get it. Like she already told him that, like, you know, she feels insecure as well, and she doesn't like it that he always brings up his mum to compare to her. Because she says, like, every time she cooks, she tries her best.
Yeah.
And he's always going after the same fucking shit.
Yeah.
And like he has insecurities as well, right? And she's always reassured him of his insecurities, and, you know, always helped him feel good about himself. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that she snapped like that. I don't know if that's like the best way to go about it in terms of, you know, bringing down. But again, you know, it's also like in the heat of the situation, you can get caught up and.
Yeah, I would say whatever that's happened was meant to happen already. Moving forward, I think both have to do the work and sit down and be like, okay, I appreciate your cooking, and he has to humble himself to just accept the cooking. And dude, the fact that you even have a wife that just cooks for you, and it's edible, just take it.
And she's trying her best,
and
man.
she's trying her best.
She tries her best for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Accept that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for the wife's side, you love your husband. Maybe the way you reacted was a little bit strong, but it happened already. Apologize to him. And why not go to gym with him, go to classes with him, make that an activity that you guys can do together. And also, you as a man, I think it's finally time to get a little bit more of your ego up and go to the gym. Because, bro, it's not that hard. Like, trust me, a few minutes a day, it's not that hard. Just go to the gym, get your body rocking, just like Mr. Uday right here. Look at him with his tank top, all right? Like, yeah. You can
like,
solve both problems, to be honest.
Yeah,
and
but
look, if you start going to the gym and actually building the muscles, she might actually respect you more and then cook more for you.
Yeah. No, I mean, you know, everyone has their insecurities, and as life progresses, you should work to build on those. You know, not even necessarily fix them, but try your best to make them your what's the opposite of insecurity? Security? Yeah, make them your securities, bro. I don't know. But yeah, man, like, listen, there's clearly some work to be done there, but I think at the end of it, it's clear to see that the dude was being an asshole. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You got to do this to your wife, and then she'll start cooking you whatever that your mom
Yeah.
cooks, right?
Bro, please stop. You're putting me to shame. I don't like this anymore. You're making me feel insecure, Hammy. You need to stop.
Is that it goes to that story? I can't find it anymore, but there was a breakup thread that I told you about.
Yeah.
Where this guy, he got broken up with, and he was like, after 2 months or something, he looked at himself in the mirror and he was like, dude, I look way too sexy to be with my ex, man. Like, why was I even with her? And have that confidence in you to just be like, you know what? Fuck that. I deserve better. I'm too sexy for her. So,
What did he say? Why am I crying over this mid?
yeah.
Why am I crying over mid? That is the most delulu shit I've ever heard in my fucking life, bro. That's outrageous.
Yeah, don't be too that delusional, right? Like, a relationship takes more than just the body.
Exactly. Like, listen, if you're proud of the way your body looks and you've like worked for it, great. You know, be happy. I'm happy for you too. But to say that, like, to go look in the mirror after you've broken up and be like, damn, bro, I'm sexy, man, and I'm crying over mid. What am I doing? And what did he say after? Like the next day on, I forgot about it. I moved on.
I'm glad he forgot about it, but like, that means
I hope she forgot about him, bro, because that's outrageous. That is outrageous. Fucking hell.
Can you imagine if she wants him back and then he's like, bitch,
I would not. That's stop, bro. No. I hope she realizes that what she lost was worth losing.
Yeah. To sum it up, all right. I think it's worth a conversation for you. Worth a conversation for you guys to have afterwards. He can work out. You can also just tone down with the way that you talk to your husband. It's already happened. Let it be. Put it under the rug and move forward from there. Right. So.
Yep.
Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
I think this one's a little bit lighter. We've been on relationships for a little bit.
Yeah, a bit lighter. Nice.
Am I the asshole for telling a guy friend his house was disgusting? I have a newish friend for a few months now. I went over to his house for the first time. He lives with 3 other dudes as roommates. The place was like a hoarder's house if a hoarder hoarded fast food trash. My roommates were rank with BO. The roommates were ranked with BO and gathered in the living room playing games. It was midday, so they'd drawn all the curtains. The living room table was covered every inch with old fast food bags and cups. Oh, this sounds so 20 years old. The counters and tabletops were crammed with fast food and gas station soda cups. The floor was crunchy with crumbs and dirt. It smelled like rabbit warren. There were dozens of eggshells on the counter and other old food scraps. The stove and sink were piled with old dirty dishes. There were bottles of what once was probably milk along windowsills. I saw 2 dead roaches and one alive, one in a few minutes. We were standing in the kitchen and he offered to make something for me to eat. And I said, no, thank you. He said that I just mentioned being hungry before we came here, and I asked why I wasn't anymore. And I said, I am off my appetite, man. And he asked if I was feeling okay. And I said, I'm fine if this place is disgusting. He got really quiet and shut down, and I left after a while. And then he texted me telling me that I was really rude and he's going to have a hard time forgiving me for my behavior. Yeah. Everyone's saying not the asshole, but I think it's how he said it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how he said it, because it can be like, I'm fine. It's just that this place is disgusting, bro.
Yeah,
like
that's a bit blunt, you know. There's better ways you can phrase it. I mean, the scene she set though, who was OP?
They didn't say.
They didn't say? Okay, well, the way they set the scene was, I mean, come on, bro, that does not sound like a good place to be.
Yeah.
I'm like, but like from my personal perspective as well, I like to keep like things clean, right? Like, you know, usually if I'm making lunch, I'm the type of person to clean all my dishes before I eat lunch. I know a lot of you will find that weird, but that's just how I like keeping my place of living clean, you know. So that kind of freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, but it feels very like a typical, I don't know, college 20-year-old.
Yeah,
guy
like a frat kind of a frat fucking house.
Yeah.
I
small
don't know.
issue, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely
Better way to phrase it.
there's definitely a better way to phrase that. I mean, if you like walk in his house, and then you're like, yeah, bro, this place is fucking disgusting, man. Like, I'm sure like he brought you into like his place, like. Like, I'm sure that dude probably needs to work on a bit of more self-awareness in the sense that if you're bringing someone over, at least make the place look like somewhat nice, you know. But yeah, that was a better way to put it.
Yeah, but it feels like a common problem with a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like, there are definitely a lot of places where you're like, this could be a little bit better. It makes me feel a little bit better about my place because I'm not the cleanest, but I feel like compared to this one, I'm not that bad.
That was outrageous, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my god. But yeah, I would say there's not really much of an asshole thing for this one. It's just, I mean, he's not living alone as well, Like, he has like 4
he
other
is. Yeah,
roommates.
so like kind of all of them are just living in fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably like more of a common occurrence for like lads that age living together.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, y'all just don't give a fuck. You're throwing shit everywhere. That. But I mean, if you were planning on bringing someone over, I'd be like, hey lads, I'm bringing someone over. Let's clean up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Do you have any other stories, man? Or should I go with like overreacting? I'll try to find more overreacting stuff.
Maybe some. Yeah. There's just so much relationship stuff.
But I feel like that's human, right? Like, you don't really like go through a lot of like friendship stuff where you're like overreacting too much or overthinking too much.
Okay.
You're overreacting. This one's a pretty typical story, I think. I'm picking this one because it's relatable.
Okay.
Like, a lot of us probably have went through this or like are going through this. Let me see how long this camera has been on for. 56 minutes. All right, let's finish this before an hour, all right? Am I overreacting for breaking up with my boyfriend without compromising because of his female best friend? I think we all have had, or at least not even us, but like we've gone through friends who go through like, they have a female best friend, guy best friend, whatever bullshit this is. Oh, he's just a friend.
He's just a friend.
He's just a friend. Oh, he just cuddled with me. Oh, he's just a friend. Oh, we just grew up each other. Boyfriend and I have been dating for 1 year. He has a group of 5 close friends. His friend G is the only woman. She's not a G though. They are best friends. In general, I don't have a problem with my boyfriend being best friends with a woman. I think it's a good thing. I do not like G. She deliberately ignores me, and I've been told that women make her uncomfortable. My boyfriend said she's socially awkward when I've talked about how cold and rude she is. With like, when she speaks to me, her tone of voice is really rude and curt. She also has a history with the group. About 5 to 10 years ago, she slept with everyone in their friend group. What the with the exception of my BF. Lies! Let's just stop there. Bullshit. Bullshit. She slept with everyone. Shut up.
Except the BF who is also her best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Bullshit. Yeah, my boyfriend said on previous occasions that he doesn't respect people that try to control people and has encouraged friends to break up with significant others if they have such control issues. I don't see this relationship going anywhere, and since I'm 27 and looking for a marriage, it's best to break up. Am I overreacting for breaking up without trying to compromise? I feel like if I made an ultimatum, I'd be the bad guy and I don't want to control him. You know what? Break up, bitch! Break up already! You already tried to compromise, alright? My phone's fine, fuck that. You already tried to compromise with him, alright? The fact that he says that she's not rude, alright? She's not rude. She's just trying to be like, she's socially awkward. How the fuck is she socially awkward when she fucked 5 different guys and just... and not the boyfriend? What do you even... What?
Yeah, bro. I'm not too sure about that one, G.
Bullshit.
I think it's good. I think it's good that you got out of there. No need to look back. You carry on. That is...
I can assure you, any guy who has a girl best friend or girl who has a boy best friend, and when it's like... very specific, like, oh, they are best friends. There's something up over there.
Yeah.
Because I have very, very good girlfriends, but I wouldn't be like, oh, she's my girl best friend. And even if I do, trust me, the right one wouldn't make you feel this way. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's important. Yeah.
Simple as that. So wait, let me see a few of the comments.
Yeah, that's true. Have a look through the comments. See what people are saying about this one. This G needs to fucking.
Sounds like her uncomfortable with women is another way of saying she doesn't like competition. Ooh. She knows what she is doing. If your boyfriend doesn't realize it.
Let bro cook.
Yeah, that's so true. That is very true. Yep. Someone said, same boat, 40-plus-year-old. Similar boat. I'm in the same boat. Yeah. Uh-huh. I think just the fact that she has history with the whole group like that, even if everything's cool right now.
That's got to make you feel uncomfortable, bro. Like, I understand, man.
Yeah.
Like, she fucked everyone.
Yeah.
And this is like 5 of his closest friends.
I think it's just so sad to be like, when you find something so good, let's acknowledge like to the OP that like made this story, right? Like, as much as we joked about it, I definitely feel you. And it's really sad to like be with someone that you really like already, and like your boyfriend, girlfriend, maybe for like a year or whatever, to find out like this is why you have to break up.
Yeah.
From like a friend group.
From like a
like something that could have just easily been so amazing, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's unfortunate. But like, listen, even if that is the reason is still a reason. And I wouldn't say that's like a terrible one, because it certainly is valid. Yeah, I'm glad you got out. Yeah, just carry on forward. You'll find someone better.
Yeah, no.
That was fucking ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. Hope you guys liked this episode, and let us know if you want to do more overreacting or like breakup stuff. I think it's been really, really fun and
I think
interesting.
that was pretty fun.
And but we'll still continue doing our like book episodes and like our own podcast episodes, and like to see where it goes. To be honest, I don't even know if this should be like a YouTube series thing or like just an episode thing.
We could make it a series. Yeah, we could make like
maybe
a Reddit series.
Yeah, maybe like a Reddit thing. You know, after once in a while, like we do our typical episodes and then we do like Reddit stuff. Yeah. And to be honest, you learn quite a bit. Yeah,
because you see all these different perspectives.
Yeah, you learn quite a bit.
Where else to go for perspective other than Reddit?
Yeah. Better than Quora, to be honest. Yeah. So leave a comment down below if you have anything, guys, like you're overreacting to, and we'll see you the next week.
Let's just start an overreacting thread down below, or am I the asshole thread down below?
It's like the same thing, but just on YouTube
just on YouTube, just on this comment section.
That'll be fun.
All right. It's just fucking weird.
Someone said, gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all. That makes the cut.
This for all the bitches, all the girl best friends, all the guy best friends. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Oh.